the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Lee out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's White. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's the captain in at the point guard. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Outside, White. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Outside, Jackson passes to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Towns looking around. The captain passes to Towns. Edwards trying to get open, and there it is for him.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Lee outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Gobert with the block. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The pass to the captain. Jackson against Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Count the basket.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Chicago, no good for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Poked away. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And a wide open look for Lee. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Towns, no luck. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Here's White. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Isaac outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the captain.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Has to Gobert. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots. Easy money for Rudy.
White looking around. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Good D by Lee. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. White inside. Working on McDaniels. Now here's Dosunmu. Still yet to score. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Out to the wing. Here's the captain. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Outside, White. Pass to Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniel. Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's the captain. 17 points in his last outing. Isaac with the steal. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the length and the size of Jonathan Isaac is not easy to handle, especially when he's being aggressive.
The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's the captain. Scoreless thus far. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and plays it in.
It's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Lee outside. From about 16, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Bulls trail by 5. Lee outside. To the wing on the left. Now here's Dosunmu. Edwards defending.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's the captain. 7 points in the game. Pass to Towns. Shoots over White. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Pass to the captain. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Basket good.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
All right, that was a Timberwolves dancer. Make some noise.
In for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Edwards. Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. The Bulls in second. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
You know, making your free throws is so important. And I think both of these clubs have really improved in the second half of the season from the line.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Leading by 5. Conley against White. The kick out to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Conley against Lee. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. White goes in. Takes it off the glass. White's got 5 now.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Gobert. Coming off a 10-point game his last outing. White against Conley. Over White. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
And White kicks to Isaac. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Minnesota leading by 5. Now the feed to Towns. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play. Twice on the pipes.
Here's Dosunmu. Count it good.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Here's the captain. He has 7. Rebounded by Isaac.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. This is it to Reed from outside the arc. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And the Timberwolves call timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Minnesota making a switch. Alexander Walker's checked in. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for White. Pass to Reed. Here's the captain. Here's the floater. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 9. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's the captain after the Bulls pick up 2. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Lee. Rebound, Minnesota.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Now here's Towns. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Denver. And it's sent back by Isaac. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Clock at 4. Here's Towns.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Isaac finds ball. And here is Lee. Back to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine can't hit. Timberwolves trail. Here's the captain. He's got 9. And it's sent back by Isaac. To the paint. And Lee with the stuff.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Here's the captain. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Conley. Shot from the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Levine.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
And the rejection by Jackson. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out front, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. From Target Center, back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Smooth. We've got Naz Reid. Edwards is out there with Smooth. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Alexander Walker. In at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Williams. It's a 3-point game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Reed with it. Jackson on him. Shot clock at 5. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Jackson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Here's Smooth, guarded by Levine. Williams with the steal. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Levine. Clock at 6. Jackson down low. Ingles covering. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 points.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Up top, Edwards. block, just stops it cold and takes possession. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Jackson. Ball's got his first 2 points.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Ball. To end the run, Williams with the block. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Minnesota calls timeout. What would you pick right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Switch here. Lee's checked in. So a moment now to see the story for him. Alexander Walker passes to Ingles. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Passes it to Alexander Walker. To stop the drought. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Smooth. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Smooth. Stolen by Ball. Smooth with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. On the wing, Ingles. Guarded by Levine. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Edwards with it. A 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And here is Lee after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. On the wing, Levine. Over Edwards. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Lee. Levine's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a tough take. Levine calm in the face of pressure.
Edwards against Lee. Lee with the block. Ball feeling it out a bit. Edwards against Lee. Levine wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 7.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Edwards against Lee. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
The first one falls.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Money comes in for Patrick Williams. And Edwards drops them both. Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-5 run here. Ball kicks to Lee. Minnesota with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Alexander Walker passes to Smooth. Now Edwards. The pass to Smooth. Just 3 to shoot. Fires it up. And Levine with the block.
Wow, solid swat from Levine. Coaches and teammates appreciate when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. Two-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better." Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. So it's Chicago now. 17-point game. Ball, the pass to Lee. Levine with it. And it's Ball in the corner. Reed with the block. They recover it. 2 points. That one goes. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Yeah, good to see Jalen Smith asserting himself on the offensive end. That's big time.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Gobert trying to get open, counted, and 11 points for the captain.
Yeah, I thought the D might prevent him from getting a clean look, but that was the ideal time to break out the reverse.
Here's Ball driving inside.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Sinks that one from the post. Towns has got 8 points. The Bulls leading by 15. The drive-by Ball. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Then Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jackson, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. And Towns drops them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And I think for Minnesota, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now here's Gobert. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Good D by Lee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
White. They get the rebound.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's the captain. 11 points in the game. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 7. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Back to Isaac. Shoots over Towns. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The captain passes to Edwards. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
This guy's got such a strong combination of length and athleticism. Isaac making that contested finish look easy.
Here's the captain after Jonathan Isaac's bucket.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Towns drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
Tipped away. Here's the captain. 13 points in the game. With a floater, and it's sent back by Isaac.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And White kicks to Isaac. Outside, White. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. No good. Shot missing. Timberwolves trail by 12. Towns, the best of the captain. Lets a floater go. He can't hit that time. Good D by Lee. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Dosunmu. A beautiful reverse layup. Dosunmu's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Jackson against Gobert. Now McDaniels. No scoring in this one. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Kicks it to White. Over Gobert. And it's White missing. Towns, the best of the captain, from deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers. And I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago.
They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that.
They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase.
Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace. If they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Dosunmu, Isaac out there with Lee, and it's Kobe White, and it's Jackson, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
For Minnesota, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Well, We know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And Gobert drops them both. And here's White. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Edwards. He with the block. Pass to Dosunmu. That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. He with the block.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And it's White missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence. And Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. Well, you look at Jackson, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
Now here's White, 5 points in the game. Passes it to LaVine. Hits the jumper in space. LaVine's got 9.
That's such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
Here's the captain. White covering. Here's the captain. Chicago grabs the miss. Jackson's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Oh, here's Edwards. After Jonathan Isaac's miss. Edwards, that's good.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Lee with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Jackson kicks to Lee. Pass to LaVine. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Bulls shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Timberwolves trail by 14. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The pass to the captain. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
For the three, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Gobert. Nice D from Levine. Bulls leading by 14. Pass to White. Lee outside. Shoots over McDaniel. No good from Lee.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
And the shot is good. The captain's got 15 points.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
The shot by Lee. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in for McDaniels. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. Now here's Towns. 15 points in the game. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Mike Conley.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity in time to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. Lot of competition, but I love the way they think. D.A. thanks. Reed gets the bucket.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Floats one up. Edwards with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Jackson has the open look. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 9 points in the quarter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Outside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Passes to the captain. Clock at 6. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Right side, Lee. Over Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The captain passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Lee outside. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Lee's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And a quick look at the numbers for Lee. And he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked 3rd overall in assists per.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Knocked loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's the captain. He's covered by Ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And Lee with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's the captain. 17 points in the game. Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Inside, here's Jackson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Left side, Towns. Pass to the captain. It's Edwards on the wing. And the Timberwolves check on 2 more.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Ball. He has 5. Reed with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires from 14, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's the pass to Ball. Back to Lee. Over Edwards. Jackson passes to Lee. Over Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Edwards. First personal foul.
And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Osumu, he's checked in for Kobe White. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's the captain. He's got 17. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass the ball. It's good. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Reed. Over Jackson. Reed misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Ball. Reed with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Towns, the pass to the captain. Timberwolves passing it around. It's the mark. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Ball. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instinct on the offensive end.
And the pass to Towns. A 15-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. Isaac's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams kicks to Ball. Good, nice job down low. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Conley against Ball, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pulls up. Here's Jackson. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Top of the key, Conley. Here's the captain. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Jackson passes the ball. Jackson with it. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 28 points for the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Reed. Then it's Conley. Then there's the captain. And it's Alexander Walker in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Ball kicks to Levine. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's Alexander Walker out to the right wing. Here's the captain. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lee with the block, and they get it back. Bucket is good. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lee outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's the captain, covered by Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 21 points for the captain.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Lee. Here's Dosunmu. And he gets it to go from the high post.
The assist, Lee.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The captain passes to Conley. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
Well, fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
Pass to Dosunmu. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Dosunmu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Lee outside. They get it back. Smith, and he drops it in from the low post.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out.
Here's the captain. Passes it to Alexander Walker. No problems knocking that one down. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside ball. And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in.
And what an effort by Levine to win the rebound. And then he sends it back up.
Here's the captain. And Lee pulls it down.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The pass to Dosunmu. Oh, good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Got a piece of it. Pass to the captain. Lee with the steal. Shoots. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, you'd love to see Jalen Smith run the floor, get a transition opportunity.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Here's the captain. Pass to Alexander Walker. The three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Ball. Out to the right wing. And here is Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Timberwolves passing it around. And they call an illegal screen.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, it's been a disaster.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Chicago also making some changes. Jackson comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Lonzo Ball. Now, here's Dosunmu. No good from Lee.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
It's good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Lee kicks to Levine. And there's the pass to Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Levine. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time? This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Lee passes to Isaac. And here is Dosunmu, covered by Conley. Levine for 3. Conley with the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
At the line for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. And McDaniels drops them both. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Here's the captain. And he makes good on the layup. The captain's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Lee. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
That one drops for him. 27 points for the captain.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, we're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And for that matchup with the Magic, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now here's Edwards. And that one drops.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Big Dog.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. So it's Minnesota now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Edwards passes to the captain. Lays it up off the glass. The captain's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Lee outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
At the line for 2, number 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bulls leading by 12. Outside, White. On the wing, Levine. With the shot. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Now here's White. Not a lot of room. Has to lead. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Lee's got 24 points. Timberwolves trail by 12. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. The captain with the bucket.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Now here's White. Guarded close. At the elbow, Lee. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his fourth rebound in this one. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from the captain.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Levine up top. Back to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over McDaniel. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night. They've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Dog.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancers.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the captain. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
To the inside. Jackson dishes to Lee. Good on the bucket. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. He feeds it to White. Passes it to Jackson. Misses from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.